guys, welcome to another one of my stupid videos. Today we are going to be going through Disneyland's princesses' dresses, including the winter dresses, and basically I'm just going to be going through it for the first princess and then the last princess, the latest princess. And yeah, we're going to be rating their winter dresses and normal dresses, and we're going to be comparing them to how screen accurate are, how good quality the dresses are, how pretty they are, and how they resemble the character, all that type of stupid stuff. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so now we're going to be starting with the first Disney princess, and that is obviously Snow White. So here's her movie dress. She is like this for most of the movie, but in the parks they like to use her caped version. So let's get into that. So here is the park version. So the park version is actually surprisingly pretty screen accurate, but what I don't understand is why they kept the cape. I personally think that they should have left the cape for meet and greets. So like, you know how Belle is walking around the village most of the time in her village dress, and then when you do like special meet and greets with her, she's in her ball gown. I feel like they should have done that with Snow White, but like in a way where like she only wears her cape sometimes, and they could have used that for winter only. Like they could have only included the cape for the winter. I feel like that would have been a better idea, but since we're talking about winter, let's just get into the winter. So this is the winter costume. I honestly, it's not the worst thing ever. It's a lot better than I was expecting it to be. It's very full though. It looks a bit weird, but you know what? Snow White's dress is very difficult to get right, so you know, it's not too bad. I'm not sure how much I feel about the sleeves being like in the cape and all that. Like I feel like they should have just maybe made the cape bigger, maybe to a point where it would cover her arms. Maybe I thought that the Red Riding Hood, maybe I just thought that maybe that would be a better idea and it would be like more screen accurate, but other than that, it's okay. And Snow White is one of my favorite Disney princesses, but I don't know, I'm just not the biggest fan of Disneyland's Snow White. So let's just get into the next one. Alright, so next we have Cinderella, and Cinderella is personally one of my favorite Disney princesses as well. I really love the classic ones. I especially love the live action. But for now, we're going to talk about Disneyland's Disney princess. Okay, so first we're going to be talking about Cinderella's classic dress. So obviously we all remember it is this dress right here. And the dress is actually silver in the movie, but they decided to market the dress as blue because they didn't want to have like silver dresses or white dresses for little girls without them looking like a wedding dress. At least that's what I searched up on the internet. I don't know what the reasons were, but they just wanted it to be blue. And I personally actually really like the blue a lot more than the silver. I feel like silver is just a bit boring to me for a princess. I feel like they need something fun and colorful like blue, but that's just my opinion. A lot of people disagree with that, but anyway, we're going to be talking about how accurate and film accurate it is. So here is the Disney Parks version. I personally love this one so much. It is literally one of my favorite gowns at Disney. I really love the way that they made the bodice and the bottom. I just feel like it is so Cinderella to me, and it's not very screen accurate, but I really like that because I honestly don't really like the screen accurate top very much. It's just a bit confusing, and I really like the way that Disneyland made this dress. But now let's talk about the winter dress. So the winter dress is also so cool. It's one of my favorite winter dresses from Disneyland. I think it's pretty cool, and I think it was really a good idea. There's pretty much nothing to say about it. It's just the dress but as a winter form, and I think it's really cool. I think it's still Cinderella, and you honestly can't even tell it's a winter dress. It's just Cinderella in the first place. So I mean, there's not really much to say because it's Cinderella, but you know what, let's just go to the next one. Alright guys, so now we're going to talk about Aurora. So this is the dress that Aurora wears for most of the original film. Yeah, she wears the blue one. You only get to see this pink one right here at like the very end for like a few seconds. But they decided to make her dress pink so they could be different from Cinderella because they didn't want people mistaking them to, because Cinderella is so popular that, you know, people were mistaking them. So they decided to go with pink dress for the parks. They did used to have a blue one, but I couldn't find any good photos of it because they're not very pretty. So yeah, we're going to be talking about the new one. So this is the new pink dress for Sleeping Beauty. I personally think that it's really pretty. I honestly do kind of wish that they would have left like the spiky top part thing, because I feel like that's kind of important to her character. Like, it's not important to her character, it's kind of important to her dress because it's like, I don't know, but it's not bad at all. I personally think that the wig is one of the most beautiful things about the costume because of how beautiful like the curls are and stuff. But yeah, I really love this dress. I think it's really pretty, and yeah, I definitely just think it's a really good dress. I mean, there's really not much to say about it. So yeah, let's get into the winter winter one. So here is the winter dress. The winter dress is definitely really nice. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just the top has fur and then there is a jacket there and the sleeves are more covering, which I think is pretty nice. I actually really like her winter dress and it's personally one of my favorite winter dresses, just like Cinderella. I definitely really love her dress for winter, and yeah, there's really not much to say about her. She's definitely one of my favorite Disney princesses, and yeah, I just really do think that the dress is really nice. So yeah, let's get into the next one. Alrighty then, so next up we have Ariel, which by the way just so happens to be my favorite Disney princess. She in her movie, her dress is pink, as you can see in this wonderful picture here, and just really thought that I really love this dress and I think it's really pretty. It's definitely one that I really love, and they have had this in some parks, never in Disneyland but in other parks. I'm just telling you right now, it's not film accurate and it's very ugly, okay? But anyway, let's move on to the green one. So they decided to market her dress as green because they just wanted to give her a green dress. I mean, they didn't want her to have a pink dress. I didn't really like this decision that much, but when I saw like the Disney Parks dress, which is what you're looking at right now, oh my goodness, it is absolutely stunning. I love it so much. It looks even better than the photo. I love it so much. I just think it's so pretty, and I just think it's such a beautiful dress that I feel like a lot of people should have more. I do love the pink dress though, so if you're ever gonna cosplay Ariel, I definitely recommend having both dresses. But anyway, I just love this dress so much. There's literally nothing bad I could say about it. I love how it's not as poofy as the other dresses, so it's kind of different. And yeah, I just really like it, and I think it's so beautiful and flowy. And yeah, Ariel would definitely wear something like this. So now we're gonna talk about the winter dress. So this is the winter dress. I personally am not the hugest fan of it. I do definitely think that this is the only thing they could have done. I mean, it's obvious. This is their only choice. This is what they had to go with. So, I mean, it's okay with me, but I think I haven't seen this very often because I think most of the time, whenever, like, a Disney princess has, like, long sleeves, sometimes they don't always debut their cold dresses, depending on how cold it is. If it's, like, very cold, they will. But if a character already has long sleeves, they really will do it. So, I don't really see Ariel's winter dress very often. When I searched up Ariel winter dress, Disneyland, there wasn't many options. There were just her normal dress. So yeah, I just definitely think that her other dress is so pretty. So let's just move on to the next one. You guys already know when I mentioned Belle, we're gonna have a dance party. And we're not going to this time. Just kidding, you're stupid. Yeah, dance. Oh, yeah. Dance, dance, dance. I'm sorry for saying that, but I don't really care about you because I have no feelings for anyone. Yeah, that was not stupid, lol. Did I just say lol? That's like the definition for that's funny, but I'm not laughing. Okay, anyway, guys, I'm so sorry for saying that. I love you all, and you're not stupid. If you were stupid, you wouldn't be watching this video. I'm kidding. Even if you were watching this video, you're not stupid. I'm kidding. Please don't hate me. Nobody even watches my videos anyway. But anyway, you know what? Let's just get into Belle. So this is Belle in the movie, her ball gown. I personally think it's really pretty. I love it a lot. Blah, blah, blah.
The original Beauty and the Beast is better.
I don't give a fuck, caca. So now, Brent, you know what? So anyway, that was my hilarious brother in the background.
I'm very hilarious.
Yeah, so hilarious. I'm just kidding, I'm nice to my siblings. Now anyway, it's not like he's any funnier than me. Wait, no, it's not like I'm any funnier than him. Anyway, let's get into it. Belle's dress is pretty. I mean, there's really not much to say. It's just one big golden dress with beads. I mean, there's not really much I can say about it. I mean, it's pretty much...
Excuse me, it is a beautiful dress!
I know, it's such a good dress. But can we talk about the Disneyland dress? Because it is really pretty. Look at this picture. Oh my goodness, it's just so pretty. Look at the yellow colors. It's just really nice. I definitely think it's screen accurate, but in a way that is like, I don't know, more playful, more fun colors. You know, like, I like how they didn't try to, like, be like, oh, let's make a beautiful ball gown that I'll make all the parents' jaws drop. No, just something fun and playful for the kids to enjoy, and I just think it's really nice. And you only get to see it in meet and greets, though. You don't get to see her walking around in this dress. You only get to see Belle walking around in her village dress, which I don't get too much. But, you know, it's okay. I can understand. Maybe they just wanted her to be different from the other princesses and to have a princess read stories and play with them and stuff. So, you know, it's cool. So, yeah, I just really love Belle's dress. There's a lot of beautiful versions of it. And the Disneyland version is definitely one of my favorites. They've definitely gone through some interesting dresses, but this one's really nice. So now we're going to talk about Belle's winter dress in Disneyland, and it's pretty much just the same thing, but she has like a cloak, I think. I mean, that's pretty much what it looks like. I actually don't really like the colors that much in this one, but I guess it is more screen accurate. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Belle's dress is not screen accurate in any way, but at least you can tell that it is Belle. Like, you will know it's Belle when you see her. And yeah, I do like the Disneyland version more, but the winter one, I don't know. But they sometimes debut her winter dress, this beautiful red one right here. This is one of my favorite versions of Belle's dress, and sometimes they do release this in the parks. I have seen it in winter, and yeah, I think it's a lot better than the other winter Belle dress that we're not going to be talking about. So yeah, I really love it. I love the velvet. I think that's a really nice touch. Red velvet, get it? Now I'm craving red velvet cupcakes. Anyway, this dress is beautiful, and I think it's really nice. And yeah, so let's just move on to the next princess. Alright, so now we have Jasmine, and this is Jasmine in the original film in her blue dress. Not blue dress, her outfit, basically. I personally think it's a bit plain. I have no idea what's going on with that headpiece right there, but you know, it's a bit confusing to me, but you know, I'd say it's not too bad. This is Disneyland's though. I really like what they did with it. I love how they bedazzled it a bit, but I noticed that the last time I went, Jasmine was wearing this dress, and it was not winter. And yeah, I think that they switched it to this dress, and I think that they used both of the dresses. I mean, not dresses, outfits, but we're gonna call it a dress because that's what I think of all the time. So yeah, dress. Both of the dresses, I think that they switch back and forth between them. I don't know if one's like for Disney World now and one's for Disneyland, but you know, that's just what I remember. And this is the winter dress. It's really not really a dress. It's just kind of like a cloak that goes over the dress. I don't know what's under it. I don't know if it's the dress or the outfit. But yeah, it's just a giant cloak. She's probably really warm underneath that. It's probably one of the warmest costumes that they have there. So that's not bad at all. So yeah, it's actually really not that bad, and I think it's pretty cool. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I have kind of like a little argument with Disneyland's Pocahontas. Why is Pocahontas costumes always so cheap? Why do they all look so cheaply made? I do not understand. Like, literally, like, they look like you bought the fabric from the 99-cent store and then went to the Dollar Tree to buy ribbons to put around the skirt. Like, why does it look so cheap? I could buy a better costume on Amazon. I don't understand. This is Disneyland. People are paying a lot of money. Why does it look like that? I always imagined her costume to look a certain way, and this is definitely not the way that I imagined. Yeah, I just do not like this one at all. And look at the winter dress. I mean, I understand what they were going for. They were going for Pocahontas's winter outfit that she wore in the second movie, which was literally made for Disneyland. But why did they have to make it look cheaper than the actual animation? Like, what is this? I mean, I'm sorry. I don't even want to talk about it. Alright, so here is Tiana's ball gown from the original film. I actually think it's really pretty, and the funny thing is that it's actually her wedding dress. I am actually pretty surprised that they turned her wedding dress into her actual ball gown, but it makes sense because it's so pretty. One of the prettiest ball gowns. The only thing is, Disneyland made it very fluffy, kind of. So, like, they made the material kind of puffy, so it makes the dress look a teeny bit weird. That's the only thing about it. It's kind of velvety. I kind of would have preferred her dress to not be as velvety and to be more like, I don't know, like more like forest-like, because that's where her entire like wedding theme was. But you know, it's okay. The only thing I don't understand, why is the winterwear only covering her shoulders? Like, whose shoulders even get cold? Like, she didn't get anything. All she got was like a coat from the 99-cent store. Like, are you kidding me? They could have definitely done something more for her. Like, I don't understand why some of the princesses didn't get their own like new dress or anything. Like, I don't understand, but you know, it's fine. We're just gonna go to the next one because I'm kind of trying to hurry this up because I know that you guys cannot hold in any longer. Okay, so Rapunzel's my second favorite Disney princess because she's my personality princess, and I also love her movies so much. And I definitely think that Disneyland did a pretty good job with her costume, but first we're going to be talking about the movie. So I remember how obsessed I was with this dress. I wanted it so bad, but I could never find one for kids that was good. Well, I found one like as a teen now, but it's for kids, so I can't get it, but I would have loved it as a kid. I did have a Rapunzel dress as a kid, so it's alright. But anyway, that's not even about that. We're talking about the movie. Oh my gosh. Let's go back to the movie. So the movie has this stunning dress. Like, look at how pretty it is. I love the colors. I love the fit. I definitely think it's really great for her character, and I love how she can definitely move a lot around in it. It's one of the most probably comfortable dresses for the princesses because they can easily walk in it. And yeah, so here's the Disneyland one. I honestly think it's not really bad. It's really film accurate. Her dress is pretty hard to get right. A lot of the time I've seen a lot of people not do a very good job on this dress, but because they've had some difficulties getting the lacing right and getting the fit right, it's just very difficult to make. So this is actually pretty good. The only thing that is the winter wear is just a big, like, kind of blackish, darkish, purplish, I don't really know what that is, coat. And it has like blue inside. Yeah, it's purple. It's purple. Okay. And it has blue inside. So yeah, it's pretty. I don't know if that'll keep them that warm, because the thing with cloaks is that they don't really do a lot because they just cover like your back, but like your arms are still pretty much out. It only covers like half of your arm, so it doesn't really make too much sense to me. But anyway, other than that, the dress is really good. It would be cool if for once we could ever see anyone come out as Rapunzel with like super long hair and not in a braid, but that would be very difficult, so I can understand why they have it in a braid. Also, shout out to the Rapunzel performers, because having that huge sausage in the back of your hair is very uncomfortable. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so here's Merida's outfit from the original film. Honestly, my least favorite Disney princess, but we're not even going to say that. So, Merida's dress, as we can see here, is pretty simple. Very dark, very kind of boring. This Disneyland's pretty much the same, dark and boring. And then here is the winter wear that is also dark and boring. But what I kind of like about this cloak is how kind of cool it looks. But the thing with Merida is that her clothing is so dark that I feel like someone's eventually going to mistake her for a villain. So let's just move on to the next one. Guys, I am so sorry. I was supposed to put Mulan right after Pocahontas, and I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. I was looking through my list, and Pocahontas is kind of like accident. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be talking about her. So this is her film dress. It is really not the best, to be honest. It's very plain. Really love what Disneyland did here with it. It looks so amazing. I think it's really cool. And yeah, I just really like this one. I bet that it probably took a bit of time to create because it looks like very different from the movie, but in a way that you'll know who it is. And I just really like it. So I really love Mulan's. And she doesn't have winter wear because her costume already covers her arms. So let's just get into the next princess. Okay, so I usually don't put Elsa and Anna together, but I decided to do it in this video because this video takes the longest out of all of my other ones because we're going through like every single one and all these dresses and stuff, and I haven't done that in any of my other videos. So Elsa and Anna both have different costumes in the park, and we're going to be going over the first movie and the second movie because I feel like we should go over both. So here is Elsa's dress in the original movie, and here is Anna's dress in the original movie. I personally think that they're actually really not bad. I actually was super excited about Elsa's when I was little because Elsa's dress, you have to admit, it's pretty exciting and it's really hard to get right. So I'm actually pretty impressed with Disney's version. I love the colors, I love the textures. I think it's really great. Same with Anna. I think that they did a great job, and I think it's insanely screen accurate. Probably the most screen accurate stuff I've seen in this entire video. And then we got the second movie, which is Elsa's spirit dress, which is my favorite thing that she's ever worn in her life. And Anna's dress, which she actually wore her forest dress at the beginning, but then they turned it into her queen dress, which I love so much. But Elsa's dress in this one is insanely missed opportunities. I hate this word, but it's ugly. I'm sorry. I've seen such stunning Elsa spirit dresses, and this one is just definitely not one of the ones that I'm interested in. So yeah, I just definitely don't like Elsa's, but Anna's is on point. I love it. Let's get into the next one. Oh, and also they don't have winter wear because you don't do meet and greets with Anna and Elsa at the outside. They're always inside, so they don't have any winter wear, and they're also, the cold never bothers her anyway, so why would she have winter wear? Alright, so here's Moana's outfit in the original film. I personally think that it's really cool. I was obsessed with it when I was a kid as well. When Moana came out, I literally wanted that costume so bad. Every kid was pretty much obsessed with Moana when it came out. And yeah, I just think that the costume is cool. Here's Disneyland's version. I think it's really good. It's insanely screen accurate. And this is the Winterwear. It's just pretty much a big cloak that goes over her. The thing with characters that have shorter outfits is most of them are wearing cloaks. And then the ones with long dresses wear another dress, but then sometimes Disney's just lazy and they buy a cloak from somewhere random. I don't even know. But yeah, so let's just get into the next one because there's really not much to say. The next one's the last one, by the way. So last but not least is oh wait, I don't like Raya. Yeah, she's ranked second worst on my ranking video. But anyway, yeah, so this is Raya's outfit in the movie. So they haven't released Raya to Disneyland yet. They're planning on releasing her in Shanghai. And they did release a photo, so this is her. That is really screen accurate of an outfit you got there. And so they didn't show the Winterwear yet, but I bet that if they did, it would probably be this cloak that she wears in the movie. I bet you it's gonna be that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So you know what? Let's just end the video. Alright guys, congratulations. You have made it to the end of my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry if I offended you in any way. I totally didn't mean it, I promise. And yeah, I hope you guys have a magical day and remember Jesus loves you.